Hey guys, it's your girl Vanessa here. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to share with you a really simple recipe containing only 2 ingredients that will leave your hair super moisturized, nice and thick, will help to revive dry, damaged hair, and in the long run will help you grow long, healthy, strong hair. So if you're interested, please make sure you watch the video and you watch until the end because I'll show you exactly how you can make this, but also how you can use it. Now, excuse this clip, I was actually recording it for Instagram and I thought I would introduce it into this video. So if you're not following me on Instagram already, please go follow me on Instagram. I will link it down below in the description box. So let's get into the video. The first ingredient you're going to need will be some oats. So these are just raw organic oats. You can use any other oats that you have available. Instant oats will be absolutely fine as well. Just make sure it doesn't have any sort of like sugar in it or anything like that. So basically add the amount that you think will be needed for your hair. Usually I tend to eyeball it, so I added some hot water to this as well and just let that sit for, I think it was about 45 minutes. So it should become a bit mushy like this, just like what you've got here. And then I'm going ahead and using my hand blender just to basically just blend it up, and then I'll be going ahead to strain it. Now this process I found was super easy, like honestly less washing needed afterwards because you don't have to use a pot and you don't need a stove. So just hot water will do the job essentially. So use your hand blender, blend it to be as smooth as you possibly can get it. Don't worry so much if it's not perfectly smooth because we're going to go ahead and strain it anyways and get rid of the pulp. So after you blend it, and then you want to go ahead and strain it. So I will be using a wig cap to strain, but feel free to use whatever you have available. It could be just a stocking cap or a tea towel or anything that you have. Now oats are really good for your hair, guys. It helps to repair dry, damaged hair. It's super moisturizing and also can help sort of like thicken your hair and essentially help you to grow long, strong, healthy hair over time. So please make sure that you keep on using it. You will definitely notice a big difference. Now after straining, we're going to go ahead and add in some olive oil. So I'm using 2 tablespoons of olive oil for this quantity of conditioner, but you can use a little bit more if you have more conditioner, or a little bit less if you want to. To be honest, I really love to use oils in my deep conditioning treatments just because it helps with slip. It also helps with moisture and just my general hair health. So it's always important that you add some type of oil to your deep conditioning treatment. So you can use avocado oil, rapeseed oil, coconut oil, basically any other oil that you have available, or even like a DIY oil that perhaps you've made and you haven't finished using. You can add this add that to this as well. So stir really well to combine, and then this is it. You have your deep conditioner ready. So I really love this because the consistency is great. Like it's very nice and smooth, very silky, and also very good for your hair. So I will be showing you how you can apply this to your hair. So essentially I wanted to deep condition my hair just because it was a little bit dry essentially. So I'm just going to work this through my hair, and then I'm going to let that sit in for about 45 minutes to 1 hour and just rinse it off with just warm water. So the way that you would apply this to your hair, I always recommend working in sections just because it's super easy and you're less likely to cause any unnecessary friction, any tangles, which will eventually lead to breakage. So always work on your hair in sections unless you have like shorter hair or like basically if your hair is like really short, then it's probably okay to not section it, essentially, just because it'll be kind of like straightforward, right? But the longer your hair gets, the more difficult it gets to manage it if it's not in section. So for me, I've done this for so many years and it's helped me retain length and also just basically just keep my hair in the best shape that it can possibly be. So because I had already sectioned my hair, I'm just undoing each sections and I'm just working the product through. You want to go ahead and apply it through your roots all the way to your ends. Now do not neglect your ends because it's the driest, oldest, and also the most part of your hair that's the most likely to break anyways. So it's very important that if your goal is to retain length, that you also keep your ends as moisturized as you can possibly get it. So work this through. The moment you apply it through to the hair, guys, you definitely notice that your hair will instantly feel so soft, very silky, very easy to manage, very easy to detangle. So if detangling your hair while it's wet is your thing, this is the best time to go ahead and detangle. But I tend to detangle my hair when it's dry, just because I find that is easier. So I recorded this clip to share on my Instagram page, and I just thought I would include it into this video. So but basically it's the same process essentially. So you just want to work this through, and then once you finish working on the section, you want to do basically twist it and then do a bunch knot so that it doesn't dry out as you work on the next section of your hair. Now the good thing about this, I've made oat conditioners before, and sometimes when you're working on the next section it drips, like it becomes a bit watery, but this one does not water, so it retains really well onto the hair, which is really, really good. You can also make that conditioner and freeze it, or and then defrost it and use when it's needed, or if you want to, you can keep it in your fridge and use perhaps within 2 weeks. It doesn't go bad at all. So yeah, to just basically make it, use it straight away or keep and use when you want to. So I'm just doing the back of my head, and I wanted to show you guys, can you guys see the difference in the hair thickness at the back and also like the length? My hair definitely at the back happens to be shorter. It's always been the case. I know when I show you guys how I'm working the product through my hair, I always focus on the front, sorry, just because it's just easier, and I always do the front of my hair first before doing the back. And I just thought I'll show you guys what the back looks like now. So it's perfectly normal if your hair is like this. If you've got some parts that are longer and parts that are a little bit shorter, it's perfectly normal. So for me, the back of my hair has always been the shortest, and also like in the middle part, if that kind of makes sense. Yeah, so it's always been like that. And also I noticed that the texture of my hair at the back is different from the texture at the front and the middle. So it's perfectly normal to have like different hair types on the same head. So yeah, anyway, so once I finish that, I'm just putting a plastic bag on, and I'm going to let this sit on my hair for, like I said, 45 minutes to an hour, and rinse it off with just warm water. And that's kind of like pretty much it. You can use this once a week, or you can use it once every other week, or perhaps twice a week. Just depends on you really. And this brings me to the end of the video. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching. Please thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.